Hi, so today I thought we'd do some things looking at using the red ball in standing. So we're going to be looking at a little bit of strengthening around the legs and also going into some balance work. So really good if you're wanting to improve your running, your walking, or whether you've been having a little bit of knee pain at the moment. Nice way to start with the ball is with the ball tucked between your knees. So we've got those inner thigh muscles working. That instantly helps us activate through our centre that little bit more. Feet facing forwards and front at a parallel position, and we're going to start with that basic ski squat. So we're sinking down through the hips, sitting back, hands can come forwards for a little bit of counterbalance there. We're starting to activate through the legs, so glutes, thighs, down and into the calf. We might be starting to feel a little bit of a stretch as well. Sinking down, coming back to standing tall. As you fold, feeling a little bit more pressure through the heels can sometimes help to activate into your glutes that little bit more. And we're keeping that ball pinched in between the knees so we know we've got that nice alignment there. Probably starting maybe with a repetition of about 10. And if that feels comfortable, we can add in some progressions. So if this is enough of a challenge for you, do your repetition of 10, take a break, maybe repeat again. Or we can start adding a little bit more balance in. If you sink down, try to keep the ball pinched between your knees, hover your heels, press the heels down and lift back to standing. So we're instantly challenging your balance and starting to increase that work into your calf. You might find you can't get to your repetition of 10 with this, that would be absolutely fine. Maybe working up to your 5, having a break and repeating. Again though, there are always progressions, and if this feels comfortable, we can add in a little bit more of a balance challenge, where we fold, hover the heels, stretch up tall, let the arms and the heels come down together. The ball is still between the knees, helping to activate that inner thigh, working with those muscles that stabilise us around our pelvis. Another exercise then, if we're going to continue to think about working into our balance, is to take the ball down, pop it onto the floor. We're still thinking about that alignment at our hips and at our shoulders, and we're resting one foot onto the ball. Drawing the tailbone round and feeling a lift into your centre will help with your balance. And then we're starting just rolling the ball away, folding the knee to come bring the ball back in, trying to keep that balance as stable and still as possible. We've got one leg moving, but the other leg, the stabilising leg, is also working really, really hard, and you'll feel that that leg also starts to feel that it's being challenged. Keep pulling the sit bones together so that we don't sink into the pelvis at all. If you wanted to, you could do this holding onto a wall to start off with to give yourself a little bit more balance. Help, but we can also make it a little bit more challenging in a few ways if needed. So, as you roll the ball away, we can fold and sink into that single knee dip. Again, increasing the challenge through the quads, through the glutes, activating through your hamstrings, and a lot more balance work. So if you're getting towards the end of your rehab, or you're wanting to do this to help increase your strength and stability for your sporting activity, this is getting that much more challenging again. Again, maybe repetitions of 10, take a breather, and you can repeat that over and on to the opposite side.